Alright, welcome to a special episode of the Howard Brother Chronicles. In this one, it's just going to be mostly me. Jordan's going to stay in the background because he has this weird thing.
Oh, no, it's not weird, it's fact!
Well, we'll see.
Well, we introduce the Beast 2.0.
Well, a couple, just before, or just after we filmed our season finale, which was another lip sync battle, I ordered a gaming laptop because in a couple months I'm going to be downsizing. So I won't have room for a desktop computer for my singles channel that I am currently doing under TCOG or TKOG, which stands for the King of Games. Where I am currently doing Star Wars Fall of the Republic.
It's because it's time to play the game.
Yes. So, if you remember earlier, I guess last season, which would have been earlier this year, or last year I should say, we built Jordan's computer. You got to see the entire build process. He built with an ASUS Republic of Gamers, which I just got.
Yes, and of course, it matches our favorite, the Republic.
So I got the same make, I guess, in that, but I got a laptop. It's still a gaming laptop. The only thing is, with this thing, compared to any other laptop that's, or gaming laptop I should say, on the market, is, you'll see it later, it has dual screens. It has two of them. So yeah, so as you can see, this is brand new. It still has the seals from ASUS. It's never been opened. And as you can see, it's actually quite thick. It's about 16, I believe it's a 16-inch screen. And it is actually not a new model of laptop.
No.
It's a 2023 model. Because they don't make this type of laptop anymore. They did it for 2 years, 22 and 23. I got the 23. So what it has is that it has most of what Jordan has in his.
Yes.
It's got the same graphics card as Jordan's. The processor is similar to Jordan's in his computer. He got an Intel i9. These only came in with the AMD Ryzen. I got the Ryzen 7000 series. I think it's a 7945 or something like that. Which I did Google, which is pretty well on par with the an Intel i9. So it may not be as powerful as Jordan's, but it's somewhat comparable. The only thing that I guess this thing has that Jordan didn't get is it has a 2 terabyte hard drive, while Jordan only got 1. But other than that, it's pretty well the same. So we're gonna open up this box
and see what we get,
and show you what we get. All right, so I just cut the seals here, as you can see. So we're gonna get it opened here. I'm not exactly sure how. Maybe this thing's a little bit bigger than I thought. Maybe not. So what we got is foam, obviously, to protect it. Get the foam out and see what. And it also comes with this little black box, which I do not know what
Probably has the wires in it for the power.
Maybe. There we go. So it does have.
Also might come with stickers.
Might.
Because
So
mine
it does
does.
come with the obviously the
Power.
and there's the other end. So and that appears to be it. So it's just these two things in here.
Pretty big box for just two things.
Yeah. Who knew? So yeah. So it's and it even on the power bar here, it even has the Republic of Gamers symbol on it, which is kind of cool.
For the Republic!
When we plug it in, we'll see if maybe it lights up.
Yeah.
I don't know. They usually do some light up stuff. Alright, so what's this? We get a smaller box, and I think it's just fill. I think.
Well, here.
Yeah.
Let's take a look here.
Yeah, it's just a filler. Oh, maybe not. It came with. Gonna have to read the manual to see what that thing is.
Oh, I think I know what it is. Goes on the end of your laptop. Where your wrist.
Maybe. Alright, well, for the main part of the box, it's a box!
Oh, a nice looking box on the design.
Yes.
What's the design on the other side?
This here.
Hold it up for the fans!
It shows, I don't know what it is. Looks like a cityscape with some coordinates on it. I'm not exactly sure what the coordinates are for.
There's a bunch of different coordinates.
Yeah, or numbers, I should say.
No, not on that side.
No. So, I don't know what these are, but it's kind of cool. I kind of like it. And then on the back here, it kind of tells you what it has.
Oh, like 2 terabytes and all
2
that.
2 terabytes of storage, yeah.
Alright, open up the box. Let's get into the meat and potatoes.
So, I did not expect it to be in a box like this. I kind of thought it was just going to be the laptop itself, but...
No, when it comes to Republic of Gaming, when we did my computer, it was boxes inside of bags.
So...
They do not fool
here we go.
Oh, hey, look at that. It's different colors.
Yes, it's a gray and a black. Oh, when you actually feel it, it's kind of raised a little bit.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. So it basically is just an open up box, just like that.
Ooh.
And there is the computer itself.
Rich Corinthian leather.
There's no leather.
With a Cordova.
No. So, yeah, so that's the whole laptop. And that's the
empty box.
empty box, which I probably will keep.
I would, because if... Oh, look at that.
What?
It actually shows that you can use the box to mount your computer on.
Oh, well, I might do that. Oh, okay. Well, I may do that then. So, it also has protective...
Oh! We have another box!
I have another... Oh.
Owner's manual!
Alright, let's... Yes. Yeah, just the owner's manual stuff. And probably warranty stuff. Yeah, gaming notebook PC. So, I will obviously look through that probably later tonight.
Aha!
Figure it out.
Yes. It mounts on here where you can put your laptop on it.
Alright.
Alright.
So we'll get to the important part.
Yes. The cool part.
So it's it says Republic of Gamers on the top here.
Let's bring the camera in a little closer, ladies and gentlemen, and see if we can't see here.
Now, as I understand it from what I've seen online, is that this actually will light up.
Ooh.
Yeah, the Republic of Gamers, this little line that goes through it, and I believe the symbol too, I believe all light up.
Ooh.
So, in the back here, you got your internet for your local area network cable to plug into.
Yep.
You got a USB port on the back and an HDMI cable on the back.
Ooh.
On the left side, you got another USB cable, a USB-C cable.
Ooh. In case you don't...
a micro SD card reader.
And in case you don't know what the C stands for, it's simply for newer phones to charge faster.
Yes.
In case you don't know that.
And headphone jack. Which is kind of interesting. Because
is it an actual headphone jack?
Yeah.
Which is that is actually very interesting.
Because this thing also has the ability of Bluetooth.
Really?
Yes.
Because if you actually think about it, ladies and gentlemen, modern phones do not have headphone jacks anymore.
No, they do not.
Not even my computer has a headphone jack. It says it on there, but it doesn't actually work. I tried it.
Well, that's how you record all your videos.
No, I used the front USB.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
And I'm not sure what that is. Maybe for power. And then on the right side, it's another USB-C. I'm thinking it's how you.
I'm thinking that's the power.
I'm thinking that's power too.
Because it must be on the back. No.
No.
But I meant back here.
No.
Okay.
So that's all the connector. Oh, I didn't even look on the front. Is there any on the front? No.
So what is? So take it out of the wrapping. Let's.
So this is probably the first laptop I ever took the wrapping off of. Because my very first laptop.
Yeah, his very first laptop. He was anal. We couldn't peel the wrapping off. No. It's got to stay on there. That way it looks clean and new.
Yeah, that way it doesn't get destroyed or damaged.
And this is coming from the guy that had to replace the screen on it.
Yes, I did.
And with the new screen, we still have to keep the plastic on it.
Yes.
Ooh.
So.
Let's see how it feels.
It's kind of aluminum.
It's kind of a dimpled ridge here on the line here.
Yes.
Yeah, even there.
Yeah, because it's all LED lighting.
Let's take this off. Okay, see?
We'll do that later.
It'll never happen.
On the back, I'm not sure if that's for the heat or if that's speakers. I'm thinking that's for the heat.
Where? I'm thinking so. I bet you it should have.
Because being a gaming laptop, it'll obviously produce a lot of heat.
Yes.
So,
let's open her up. Ah, yes. Drum. Oh. Ooh.
So, protector screen.
Alright, now I'm going to bring the camera in here a little bit closer.
So, this is the main screen.
Yes.
This here is a smaller, still LED
screen.
Smaller
Can that
screen,
fold
and
up?
it's touch screen.
Can that fold up? Because it looks like there's a screen underneath it.
No, this is just lighting stuff, I guess.
Ah.
Now the thing about this thing is that this is a touch screen down here. This here is not.
And I take it that's the mouse.
And that is, Jordan just pointed that out. Correct. They moved all the keyboard to the the left?
No. If you actually think about it, the mouse is usually here and the keyboard's up here.
Correct. So they accommodate the
larger screen.
The second screen. They shrunk down the keyboard. They moved everything to the left and moved the keyboard the mouse to the right.
So
now, the thing about this is that it's got a dual purpose.
Ooh.
Not only is it just blank for the mouse, but if you touch this little button, there's actually a little touchscreen button here.
Let's assume it. All right, there are two little buttons on it.
So if you touch it again, it will actually give you the numerical keypad.
Oh.
So like on a normal keyboard where you have your numbers on top, like here, and then you also have the second key number keyboard to the right, which I'm sure Jordan is going to go get to show what I mean for those of you who don't understand. So the second key numerical keyboard
will show up there.
Is actually right there.
Because he has pretty much all this over here, I think.
Yes.
Except for, looks like the F buttons.
They're up here, like they always are.
Oh. But yes.
And so you can touch it once. You'll get the numerical keyboard on here for those of you who use that over there. Maybe for gaming, who knows? And then if you touch it again, it goes back. The lights go off, and it goes back to as a mouse.
Ooh, stop!
Now,
the IT guys are getting a woody right now here.
Now I don't know, and I might test it later this weekend, if you can have the numbers on and still use it as a mouse, or if you actually have to switch between the two. Unknown.
I would assume I would assume not.
So another thing about this here is that the keyboard is actually an RGB keyboard. It will all the numbers, letters, buttons, they all light up. And they'll change colors and whatever. Yeah.
See, I don't have that. I wasn't fortunate enough to get something that fancy like Ryan.
So
but I have a question. You said the bottom screen's touch screen, correct?
Correct.
So can a mouse go down to that screen?
Correct.
As well?
Yes.
So you can either use the mouse or your hand.
Correct. So yeah, like any dual screen, you'll just move your mouse down to the bottom of the main screen and it should automatically go down to the secondary screen.
Ooh.
So I'm going to have to read the manual. Probably have to charge it. Alright, so I did have to charge this. You have to charge it for about 3 hours. It does say to please remove this sticker before using the laptop. Technically I already used it, but so I am going to remove it.
And that's when, ladies and gentlemen, he started crying.
No. So we'll put it there. May still keep it though. Okay. So I did turn it on. I had already set it up. So I am going to turn it back on.
And show the fans!
And show you exactly what it does. So as you can see, the keyboard lights up there. And it does show you that. So like any other Windows, you log in. So I already got my PIN. So to turn this on, you hit this little button here, and as you can see, it goes blue, and it gives you the enter button, the plus button, negative button, star, hashtag, and then 789-456 and 1230 and a decimal. So
he could have just went the 1 to 9 button.
Yeah. So I did learn that when it's in number mode like this, you can't use it as a mouse. Yeah. So,
oh, the humanity!
So to do it, you just hit this button again, and it goes off. And then from here, you get. Out of the way. And then as you scroll down, I don't know if you can see it, but it scrolls down to this second screen. And then it goes right back up.
What? Oh, there it is.
Yeah. So it is telling me to do a welcome to the screen expert. I'm assuming probably to set this thing up or whatever. I don't know.
Screen.
Yeah. I don't know if you heard at the beginning, but it does have a fairly good sound system.
Yes.
I might. Yeah, so nothing's obviously loaded on it because I just got it. So here, you can actually see some of the architecture inside the computer. That's what this is. It's actually a window to see the motherboard and everything.
Oh.
And when you look on it from the side, you can see that the bottom screen here obviously tilts up, which adds more airflow into the processor and motherboard, which they say makes it sit a lot cooler, or makes it run a lot cooler, which is what you want in a gaming computer. Is you want it to run cool and not hot. So I think that's just about it for this.
We may do another video on it just to show you.
Yeah, I don't know if there's...
Because he hasn't really had time to really investigate the computer to see what he can do and what he can change and all that.
Yeah, I haven't done anything like that.
So, depending on if it can do anything like that, he may do another video. I am going to see if I can. Alright, so I am going to see if I can just do a quick YouTube video, see if I can get at least maybe a music video or just really any video.
Yeah, that's all I really want, is to see and show people the sound of this.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's do this.
It's not typing.
Oh. Here we go.
There we go.
Alright. So, what's the volume up to? This is only 67%.
So just over half.
Yeah. Which is actually pretty loud the way it is now. So,
and the screen looks pretty good.
So it sounds like it's resonating. So it's actually resonating from the bottom, and it's coming out of the sides here. So So that's kind of what it makes it sound louder than it actually is.
Which is good.
Which is good, so you don't have to crank it up as loud.
Yeah. From the screen. It's a nice crisp.
Yeah. So.
It's actually a pretty crisp looking screen.
Yeah, so this is the screen. It's supposed to be a 4K. I don't know if it's actually set up that way yet, but...
Oh, we may have to, that's actually what we need to look at.
I'm assuming it is, but it may not. But initially, this is what it looks like. Whether it's good or not, I don't know. But it's actually good the way it is, actually.
Yeah.
Whether it can get better or not, I don't know, But yeah, so it resonates out of the bottom. So I don't remember if earlier you remember I was showing Jordan the bottom, and I wasn't sure if they were fans or not. It sounds like those are actually speakers, and then it resonates out of the side, and comes out of here and everywhere else. So it comes out of really anywhere. So it's actually not actually that bad. So it's actually not that bad actually for audio sound, at least in my opinion.
No, it actually isn't.
Whether other people think it's not or not. But yeah, I think that's about it.
We may have to look at a lot of things that we can do with it.
Yeah. Battery. So I had this thing completely charged when because you have to charge it for 3 hours, and apparently it got to max charge anyway. And with me setting up Windows and doing all the updates and everything, it actually did drain the battery down to 65%. And I am kind of curious, what is it now? So, with the screens the way they are set up initially, with the two of them, and I haven't played anything with any of the settings yet, and with that short clip of me playing that Jason Derulo's song on YouTube and everything. It was at 65. I didn't look at it when I first started up, so starting it up with the screens the way they are and the playing that short YouTube for the few minutes I played with it, I'm actually now down to 53%.
So you used about 10% battery life.
Yeah, a little bit more than 10% from the last time I checked it, which was just before I shut it.
So essentially, if he wants to do an hour-long recording of Star Wars Fall of the Republic, he's got to plug it in.
It's a great laptop.
The battery isn't that
bright screen, dual screen. The only thing is that it appears at this time the battery does not last that long.
And it might be because it's trying to run two screens.
Well, yeah, it's trying to run two screens. Probably, I bet you if I probably look at the settings, I bet you they're already set up to the max, which is 4K.
Yeah, which takes more juice.
Yeah. I'm trying to see here quickly, see what the monitors are at. So this is what the screen setup is. So it already recognizes both screens, which is great. I don't have to set that up, which I didn't. So the brightness is at about 3/4 bright. So this is only 3/4 bright. It can go brighter and it can go darker.
Well, I don't know. What do you think? For brightness, you want to increase or decrease that?
I'm thinking I'm just going to probably leave it the way it is. If anything, I would decrease.
Yes.
Because to decrease it would extend battery life.
Yeah. Now, I'm more curious if when he does his first recording of Star Wars.
So, right now, this screen is running at 2560 by 1600. which is the recommended. So that's the max resolution it can go to, which is another reason why it's so that's pretty close to 4K.
Yes.
I don't think it's quite there.
But it's close. It can play 4K.
Yes, it can do 4K. And it's what's recommended. So I'll probably leave it there.
You know, I'm more curious to see how this thing handles when he plays Star Wars: Fall of the Republic.
Yeah.
Mostly, not that we right now know the battery's not going to last that long. Yeah. But I'm more curious about the color and brightness because, like he said, the color's up at 3/4. Is that for Star Wars? Is that bright enough, or should he lower the brightness down for that?
Yeah.
Or should he increase it? Because if you have watched him on that, some of those planets, when you're on the ground battling, can get pretty dark.
Yes, they can. Yeah, I don't know.
But that's something he can look at.
Yeah. So I can even do HDR on this.
What's HDR?
Well, it's supposed to make 4K look better, which is what most new TVs and all that come with anyway. I can do that to this laptop. But yeah, other than that, I think it's a great laptop. Battery life, it doesn't really last that long.
No.
You're probably going to get a couple hours out of it. If that, depending on what you're doing. See, even now, I'm now down to 51%. And all I did was go to settings and scroll it down. Mm-hmm. And clicked on HDR to see how I can turn it on. But I got to look at that a little bit more. So, yeah. So, battery life isn't the greatest. It will last maybe an hour if you're lucky. From maximum power charge, but anyway, but I think that's about it for this, eh?
Yeah.
So I hope you enjoyed this
little demonstration
of the
future
ASUS ROG or Republic of Gamers Zephyrus, I believe it's called, ZEPHYRUS. If I'm mistaken, you can correct me.
Please correct that because not 100% sure.
Yeah.
But this, essentially, ladies and gentlemen, will be part of the future of both his single channel and possibly our group channel.
Yeah.
This is just adding to the...
Yeah, it makes it more mobile.
Yeah. So now, if he wants to, when he's traveling... in a hotel room.
Yeah. So
go ahead.
So I hope you enjoyed this little video. I don't even know how long I've been at this for.
About 16.
So I'm at about half an hour, 35-40 minutes, I guess.
With everything, 25 minutes.
So I hope you enjoyed this little video. I hope you'll comment on it. I hope you'll subscribe to our channel. Now remember, this is not the beginning of our new season.
Nope, this is bonus.
This is just a bonus episode, just because I just got this laptop, and I thought...
He wanted to introduce his new toy.
I wanted to show everybody it and see what it looked like. And maybe for people who are thinking about buying a laptop or a gaming laptop or looking to get a dual screen laptop, because they are rare.
Yes.
But they are out there. This is a 2023 model. So this is still brand new. As you saw at the beginning, I still had to open the box.
He ordered it right from the Republic of Gaming website.
Yep. So...
because they still have them in stock.
Yeah. I believe they are out now.
He got one like the last ones.
Yeah, I think Staples might have some as of this recording, but they are probably going to be running out soon anyway too. So chances are buying one new, unless you find one online that somebody's selling that is new, chances are you'll be buying used.
Yes.
But anyway, you can still get one. You can still find them online in different places. But yeah. So this is the 2023. I got pretty well the top end of the laptops, or of the 2023 of this type of laptop. I got the best graphics card you could get at the time, the best Ryzen from AMD processor at the time.
Eddie has 2 terabytes?
And I got 2, and it comes with 2 terabytes.
Yes, 2 terabytes, which is more than what he'll need.
So, just to give you see how quickly this thing dries, all I've done is just letting it sit here on the main screen.
Yes.
And now I am at 47%.
So he's dropped
So I'm
4% in the last
couple minutes.
2 minutes, maybe?
Yeah, so it does drain quite quickly.
Yes.
So, so we'll shut it off here. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you'll comment on it. Hope you'll subscribe to our channel. And hopefully within 2 or 3 weeks, 2 weeks, I would imagine,
we start it up.
we'll start our group channel again. I hope you'll leave us comments. Tell us what you think.
Yeah, especially on this special. Leave us comments of what you want to see in the next season.
Yes, of our next season. And it's actually quite warm, actually.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
But gaming laptops always run warm.
Yes.
Just because of the compactness and everything. But anyway. So yeah, so like, share, comment, subscribe, and hopefully we'll talk to you on the next video.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.